Sister Wives Janelle Brown finally building dream home pics. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown shows progress on finally getting to build her dream home. Check out the pictures of it becoming a reality. Janelle Brown moves forward with her plans. Recently, Sister Wives star Janelle Brown made a huge step in her long-term dream. While her business with Maddie Brown Brush is baby-stepping its way to completion, that isn't the only project on Janelle's mind. But one of the biggest accomplishments her home and she is celebrating is that she is doing it all on her terms. Janelle Brown finally building dream home. Undoubtedly, most of Sister Wives star Janelle Brown's life has been in service to others. Whether she was looking at what affected Cody or her sister wives, Mary, Cristin, and Robin, she had many things that weighed in. Furthermore, even when her plural spouses weren't involved, Janelle was also raising her 6 kids and co-raising the rest of the plural family as well. But now, she is living for herself. This shift accompanies her newest celebration of building her dream home. In her Tata Farms blog, Janelle details that every single decision, big or small, is truly mine. Each brick and shingle is her choice. This independence comes with major freedom and also overwhelms. Admittedly, she still seeks others' opinions out of habit. But her daughter Maddie Brown Brush assures her to own each decision for herself. For instance, Maddie reminds her mom anytime she asks for her opinion that she needs to do what she likes. Furthermore, Janelle Brown is learning about her personal preference through this journey. For most of her life, she set any selfish desires aside for the benefit of those around her. Over time, that lifestyle became second nature to her. But now, she has stood up to Cody Brown and is carving her path to a new life. Additionally, Janelle Brown says she is figuring out how to blend me into this place, finding ways to merge the warm, earthy tones I love with the light, airy feel of the coast. She plans to explore adding natural wood and sandy neutral tones. While she doesn't have all the decisions made yet, she is elated to be in control of her life. Fans cheer on her new realization. On Reddit, several Sister Wives fans discussed Janelle Brown making progress on her dream home. The original poster added photos and a link to the blog and directed readers to see some of the information on Janelle's Instagram as well. Notably, the user also mentioned that Janelle previously alluded to the project coming to completion in the fall. Some people hope that Janelle will put her progress on social media and attract sponsorships to help her meet her goals. One fan says, "I love this so much. It's Janelle's turn to start glowing. Wishing her nothing but the best." I love that of all things she could have chosen to show us her decision-making, she picked the shingles. Not paint colors, not crown molding, not appliances, and we all know our girl loves an appliance. Just shingles. A very utilitarian choice. So Janelle. Another person jabs at Robin Brown's dream. Janelle is getting her porch, and I can't wait to see the joy she builds over the next few years. Someone else takes a shot at Mary Brown. Does it have a wet bar? Janelle Brown had spent years dreaming about this moment. The open land in Flagstaff, once just a vision in her mind, was finally transforming into something real. The ground had been cleared, the foundation poured, and the framework for her new home had started to take shape. For Janelle, this was more than just a house. It was a symbol of her independence, her resilience, and the fresh start she had worked so hard to achieve. After years of uncertainty, watching Cody's grand plans for Coyote Pass remain stagnant, she had taken matters into her own hands. The once promised family compound had turned into an unfulfilled dream, tangled in disagreements, delays, and Cody's shifting priorities. But Janelle had never been the kind of woman to sit back and wait for someone else to take action. She had decided to move forward, even if it meant doing it on her own. Standing on the edge of her property, she took a deep breath, inhaling the crisp Arizona air. She could already picture it, the wraparound porch where she'd sip her morning coffee, the big kitchen where she'd cook Sunday dinners for her kids, and the cozy living room where she'd finally have a space to call her own. This was her home, her sanctuary, built on her terms. Her excitement only grew as the construction progressed. She shared updates with her followers, her social media filled with snapshots of the journey. Piles of lumber waiting to be shaped into walls, the first beams going up against the bright blue sky, and her standing proudly in a hard hat, beaming. Fans who had watched her struggle cheered her on, thrilled to see her finally creating a space that was just for her. Of course, not everyone was happy about her decision. Cody had been skeptical, his arms crossed and his expression unreadable when she first told him about her plans. "You're really going to do this?" he had asked, as if still expecting her to change her mind to keep waiting on the long-delayed Coyote Pass dream. "Yes, Cody," she had replied, firm but calm. "I'm done waiting. I deserve this." And she did. After years of putting the family first, of navigating plural marriage's many complications, of sacrificing for the greater good, she was choosing herself for the first time in a long time. The weight of years of compromise lifted from her shoulders with each nail driven into the structure of her new home. Cristin had been her biggest cheerleader, of course. "I am so proud of you," she had said during one of their phone calls, her voice filled with genuine excitement. "This is exactly what you need. A place that is all yours, no more waiting around for someone else's plans." Janelle had laughed, feeling the warmth of her best friend's encouragement. "You were my inspiration, you know. Watching you break free and create your own happiness showed me it was possible." And she meant it. Cristin's journey of leaving Cody, finding love again, and building a new life had given Janelle the push she needed to step forward. It wasn't just about a house, it was about reclaiming her life. Mary, on the other hand, had been harder to read. Their relationship had always been complicated, strained by years of unresolved tensions. When Janelle had mentioned her house plans, Mary had simply nodded and said, "Well, I hope it works out for you." It wasn't exactly disapproval, but it wasn't encouragement either. Robin and Cody, of course, had their own opinions. Janelle knew that her decision to move forward on her own unsettled them. For years, Cody had been the center of their world, dictating the family's trajectory. But now, one by one, the women were carving their own paths. First Cristin, now Janelle. It was a shift that neither Robin nor Cody seemed prepared to handle. But that wasn't Janelle's concern anymore. She was too busy making sure her dream became a reality. The joy of seeing the walls go up, the floors being laid, the windows installed, it was unlike anything she had ever experienced. For the first time in years, she wasn't just existing within a family structure dictated by someone else's vision. She was building something for herself, something solid and lasting. As the weeks went by, the house began to take its final shape. The exterior was finished, a beautiful blend of rustic charm and modern design. Inside, she chose warm, inviting tones, a space that reflected her personality, strong, practical, and full of warmth. Her favorite part was the kitchen, spacious and bright, the heart of the home where she knew she'd gather with her kids and grandkids. When moving day finally arrived, Janelle stood in the doorway, taking it all in. This was it. The dream she had held onto through all the struggles, through all the disappointments, was now a reality. She had done it. And as she stepped into her new home, she knew this was just the beginning.